A storm brews over the Gulf of Mexico, where a massive offshore oil rig stands alone against the elements. Waves crash violently against its steel structure as dark thunderclouds gather overhead. Rain begins to fall, obscuring the rig's industrial lights in a thick, eerie fog. Ethan Cole arrives at the oil rig platform amidst a dramatic storm, the ocean wind and rain creating a tense atmosphere. In the dead of night, amidst an industrial nightmare, workers toil under the relentless downpour. Thunder flashes illuminate the steel behemoth as they weld and repair. Welcome to the depths of industrial horror. Ethan examines the mechanical pipes in the dimly lit industrial corridor. A storm grows stronger around the oil rig at night. Giant waves crash against the lower platform, while emergency warning lights blink red through the heavy rain. Inside the break room, Ethan sips his coffee alone, hearing distant thunder and the creaks of metal. He wears an exhausted expression under the dim yellow industrial lighting. The oil rig control room plunges into chaos as the radar signal is suddenly lost during a violent storm. The screens flicker with static, and workers start to look nervous under the ominous red emergency lighting. A close-up reveals an old emergency radio, emitting distorted static sounds. A faint whisper emerges through the Channel 6 frequency as a dark, moody atmosphere envelops the scene. Mason makes his way toward the lower maintenance deck, his flashlight flickering as he disappears into the darkness. It's an eerie industrial corridor with rainwater leaking from the pipes, filled with cinematic suspense. The crew members search the maintenance hallways, their anxiety palpable as a storm violently shakes the oil rig. Emergency lights flash, reflecting off the wet metal floors, creating a tense horror atmosphere. "Help me!" Ethan listens nervously to the radio. "Help me!" Wet human footprints appear across the locked oil rig hallway floor. There is nobody visible nearby. The dim fluorescent lights flicker above, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Ethan steps into a dark maintenance office. He discovers old accident report files. The reports reveal that a worker named Mason died years earlier on the same date during a hurricane. An old black and white photo of the oil rig worker Mason is pinned on a wet wall. A flash of lightning briefly illuminates the image. A massive storm is finally calming over the oil rig. Dark clouds slowly clear, but the ocean remains rough. Ethan sits alone in the silent control room, exhausted and traumatized. The faint static still comes from the Channel 6 radio. A lone oil rig stands amidst the dark ocean, bathed in the first light of sunrise. Channel 6 continues to broadcast, the sound buried beneath the eerie static. The emergency radio speaker crackles softly.
"Help me!"